Good day, everyone. Today we're going to talk about the photosynthesis, light dependent and light independent reaction. So, what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process that plants, algae, and some bacteria use to convert light into chemical energy, which is stored in the form of glucose, a type of sugar. It's how these organisms create their own food and in the process release oxygen into the atmosphere. There are two types of photosynthesis. First is the light dependent reaction. This first stage happens in the thylakoid membranes, which are disc-like structures stuck inside the chloroplast. It's called light dependent because it directly requires sunlight to proceed. And the second one is the light independent reaction or the Calvin cycle. This second stage, also known as the Calvin cycle, takes place in the stroma, the fluid-filled space surrounding the thylakoids within the chloroplast. It doesn't directly use sunlight, but it relies on the product from the light-dependent reaction to work.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Russian recording 18 Stubberberg. My report is light-dependent reactions. Purpose to capture light energy and convert it into short-term chemical energy in the form of ATP and NADPH. Location occurs in the thylakoid membranes of the chloroplast. Ang ito siya nga ito malocate ang NADPH occurs in the thylakoid membranes of the chloroplast. Inputs light energy and water or H2O. Ito siya. Then outputs is ATP, adenosine, triphosphate, NADPH, nicotinamide, adenine, dinucleotide, phosphate, and oxygen or serotonin as a byproduct. Ito siya the purpose to capture ng light energy and convert it into short-term chemical energy in the form of ATP and NADPH. Sige pa. Light-dependent reactions, the steps. So first is light absorption. Pigments like chlorophyll and photosystem absorb light energy, exciting electrons. Kami dun sa pinakauna. Then, ikaduha is water splitting photolysis to replace the lost electrons. Water molecules are split. This process releases electrons, protons, H+, and oxygen gas or CO2. Kami ito siya sa ikaduha na steps. Sa ikatulo na steps naman ay meron tayong tinatawag na electronic transport chain. The light energy electrons travel along a series of proteins. So the light energy, the high energy electrons mo travel along sa series of proteins. Amen sa ikatulo na steps. And releasing energy, mo release kung siya ng energy. This energy is used to pump protons into the thylakoid space. Mukan ko na siya, this energy is used to pump. So it means, pump protons into thylakoid space. Mupump ko rin siya into thylakoid space. Diba, may space again sa thylakoid. Thus creating a concentration gradient. Then, ito siya ang sa step 3. Madin sa dito sa step 4. ATP and NADPH production. the protons flow back out through an enzyme called ATP synthase, which generates ATP. The electrons are re-energized by light in photosystem and used to reduce NADPH plus to NADPH. Amo nga di siya ang sa step 4, amo ito siya magkwento siya the protons flow back out through an enzyme. Tapos, ang tawag ko nga to is ATP synthase, which generates ATP. Maka-generates ko siya ng ATP. And the electrons are re-energized by light in photosystem and used to reduce NADPH plus to NADPH. And that's all. Thank you so much. So my report is only light dependent reactions and the steps. Thank you.
Light dependent reaction steps. Number 1, light absorption. Pigment like chloroplast and photosystem absorb light energy exciting electrons. Tungod kuno sa chloroplast o photosystem, gi-absorb nila ng light energy naman ma-excite ang mga electrons o mutaasan nila energy level. Number 2, water splitting. To replace the lost electronics water, molecules are split. This process releases electrons, protons, and oxygen gas. Para ma-replace ng mga protons o oxygen gas, i-split nila ang water para mo pulisan ng wara ng mga kuan. Number 3, electron transport chain. The high energy electron travels along series of proteins, releasing energy. This energy is used to pump proteins into thylakoid space, creating a concentration gradient. Tungod din ang high electrons travels along sa proteins niya na mag-release ng energy. Ini energy ila i-pump into thylakoid para ma-create sila ng concentration gradient. Number 4, ATP and NADPH production. The protons flow back out through an enzymes called ATP synthesis, which generates ATP. The electrons are regenerated by light in photosystem I and used to reduce NADP to NADPH. Tungod sa gradient ko ang ATP synthesis makaproduce og ATP gikan sa ADP o phosphate amo dito. Thank you.
The Calvin cycle or light-independent reaction is the process in photosynthesis where carbon dioxide is converted into glucose using ATP and NADPH without direct sunlight. In short, light-independent reaction is glucose making without sunlight. And also the chart beside shows the Calvin cycle, also called the light-independent reactions. It happens in the stroma of the chloroplast. It uses ATP and NADPH made in the light-dependent reaction plus carbon dioxide. This is main purpose is to produce glucose, which serve as the plant's food and the energy source.
Today I'm gonna talk about light-independent reaction, the steps. Number one, carbon fixation. The enzyme Rubisco attaches a CO2 molecule to a 5-carbon molecule called RUBP. This creates an unstable 6 carbon molecule that immediately splits into 2-3 carbon molecule. Number 2, reduction. The ATP and NADPH from the light reactions are used to convert the 3 carbon molecule into a higher energy 3 carbon sugar. Number 3, regeneration. For every 6 turns of the cycle, 2 of the 3 carbon sugars are used to make glucose while the other 10 are rearranged back into RUP-BP using 1 ATP. This allows the cycle to continue. So the big idea is that this cycle is how plants take carbon dioxide from the air and with the help of energy carries ATP and NADPH, turn it into glucose, which means food. It's essential because it builds the sugar that plants and all living things rely on for energy.
The two reaction. Light-dependent reaction produce ATP and NADPH. When sunlight hits the plant, it makes two things, ATP and NADPH. These are like batteries that stores energy. This energy carriers follows the light-independent reaction, Calvin cycle. The batteries ATP and NADPH gives power to the Calvin cycle. This part does not need light and helps the plant make sugar or food. The Calvin cycle returns ADP, NADP plus and phosphate to be recharged. After using the energy, the empty batteries go back to light reaction. Their sunlight recharge them again. In short, light-dependent reaction, sunlight makes energy. Light-independent reaction, that energy is used to make sugar or food. In the Calvin cycle, the used up parts go back to get recharged by the sun.